So this is the part where Zelda came to kind of pray to regain her memories of being a goddess. Kind of nice. I mean, this was a temple, so I don't know how all these bad guys got into the temple. Maybe Girahim summoned them? Don't know how he got in the temple. I guess he can teleport, so whatever. The old lady Impa kind of helped Zelda on her way over here and then went back to the temple. Get that. There are often, well, sometimes bluebirds that spawn in here. Bluebirds are rare. They are a completely separate treasure from just bird feathers. There's bird feathers, which is either these yellow or pink birds, and then there's bluebirds. Before you go hitting that with a Skyward Strike, check back here. This waterfall actually becomes relevant later in the game. This one you can capture fairies if you want. Oh, what the hell, I'm here. You can either use your bottle directly or the bug net. And then there's this chest hidden back here. Or this goddess cube. I call this goddess cube B. And this is the goddess chest that was on the awning at Pumpkin Landing. Nope, no bluebirds. Any direction will do on this. Let's do horizontal. That was actually horizontal. Whatever. Oh, great. Now we get to see Phi's creepy interpretive dance. Can you do your figure skating somewhere else? Just tell me. So, yeah. She's at Skyview Spring, which is here in Skyview Temple. The other one is the Earth Spring at the Earth Temple in Eldin Volcano. I just said that, Phi, thank you. So now that Zelda's prayed over here to regain some of her memories, she's gonna go pray over at the other one. They call her Goddess Hylia, but she's really designed to be more of an angel. But the mythology kind of folds in on itself in some places, so don't worry about it. And one cutscene, and begin the next. Zelda did what to herself in the waters here? So now you have the ruby tablet, and you can use that to go up to... use that to go over to Eldin. But first there's a whole lot of treasure hunting we have to do. Go ahead and save. It's a little mochi. I'll choose the left one. Fat lot of good that did. Okay, so now you have to go on a treasure hunt. We're going to need to collect 4 Hornet larvae, and it looks like I think I've got 3. Yep. Oh god, I've only got 4 amber relics. Thought I had more than that. You need to collect about 11 amber relics for now. You'll need like 25 by the end of the game. Which can be a lot, and you'll need 300 rupees before you go to the sky here. So good thing you're cutting down grass and all that. You're sure to get rupees on the treasure hunt anyway. 295. 5, just one blue. I'm sure it'll be coming up here. You also need to get, let's see. I'm gonna sit here and rest up for a second. You need, let's see, Hornet larvae and 11 amber relics and bird feathers. Ooh, mine. Fuck off, that's mine. And a little later you'll have to go farming for monster claws and jelly blobs. I've been somewhat fortunate to get all the ornamental skulls lately, which is kind of nice, because they're a bit of a pain in the butt to go farm later. This is a good place to stock up on Deku Hornets while you're here. They're kind of a dime a dozen, but they only appear here in the woods. There we go, that should be my 4th. Now there are a few places where amber relics spawn, but you can kind of... What was that, a grasshopper? Whatever. But you can kind of... Well, I guess here it's technically farming for them, rather than grinding for them. While I'm here, I am gonna kill this other guy. Just on the off chance that he'll give me an ornamental skull. Nope. So one of the places that the amber relics like to hide is here in this thicket of grass. And sometimes there's a blue bird who comes down here. Looks like there's just pink and yellow birds. Yeah, whatever. You're gonna need at least 2 bird feathers. You'll need 5 by the end of the game if you want to upgrade one of everything. And you'll want to collect all 5 of the regular bird feathers while you're here. So the good way to kind of farm for amber relics is just to go back and forth. There's usually one, well, often one that spawns right over in that corner, and then if you exit, there's a chance it'll respawn. There are other places in the woods where they'll respawn too. And of course, these guys respawn. Depending on how... Actually, I've got a lot of ornamental skulls. Occasionally, they'll give you a golden skull, too. But depending on how much you want to get those now, rather than later, you can kill all these guys again and again and again and again and again. Yay, an amber relic. That'll be 5 that I've collected. Oh wait, I have collected more. I've collected a total of 7. Minus the 2 that I spent to upgrade the shield. So you want to have collected a total of 11, not net 11. So I'm all the way up to 7 now. Good. That'll save some time. Nope. Well, this guy does sometimes give you a horn. Rare. going away empty-handed. No Amber Relic. It's kind of cheap, but then again, the game could make them spawn more. No Amber Relic. Alright. Just because my assassinist is saying, hey, they could give you an ornamental skull. Hey, there is an Amber Relic. Haha! See, obsessiveness pays off. And another. Which means there are only 2 more I need to get. Right? Yeah, 7. So that needs to say 9, even though I will have collected 11. This is one of the good places to collect grasshoppers. There's a better place, but you can't collect them here. Now when you catch them, you do have to be careful of how you hold the bug net. Urgh. Unlike other Zelda games, it's not like you just swing and hit whatever's in front of you. You actually do have to match up the bug net to the bug. Or the bird if you're trying to catch a bird. Oh, my first grasshopper. Cute. I don't want to mess with these guys. Mess with that guy. Give me an ornamental skull. If you look closely, you see on their belt buckles they have these little skulls. And that's where these ornamental skulls come from. You'll notice they're also wearing leopard print underwear. Crazy, crazy bokoblins. Sounds like you're trying to imitate a chicken. Bokoblin! No, there's no. Well, he's stuck up in that tree. If you chase a bug or a bug around too much, eventually they'll get tired of it and just fly away. I would rather have 99 of every bug than have to go hunting for a bug when I really want a potion. So one of the places they spawn is sometimes over here, and it's good to push this log down anyway. It's usually kind of where this log is. Nope, I'll get that later. Well, alright, I'll do that now. This is a shortcut back to the entrance to the woods. This is kind of where you first came in. This is the best place to get Ferrum Grasshoppers. There are these round rocks over here. If you pick these up, grasshoppers will usually spawn underneath. Come back, I only want to be your friend. By keeping you in a jar or something, or killing you and putting you in my pouch, I don't know. Boo! Got him. Ha 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 ha. Now, up those vines is Gorko, pacing back and forth, talking about stuff you can do with the goddess harp that you don't have yet, and won't get till about 40% of the way through the game. Come here. Up these big vines is the shortcut I made to the sealed grounds, which is one of the best places to get bird feathers. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well save. Hey, now, I'm just trying to save, let me pass. Or maybe get a jelly blob from you. No luck. Okay, out here by the by the door to the sealed temple, there are groups of birds. If they fly back, they'll fly away. They'll fly back. You just gotta back away from them. They'll return. Okay then. Well, there are no bluebirds out here, so the way to handle that is to go into the temple and then come right back out of it. It seems like the more bluebirds that spawn, the fewer amber relics that spawn, and vice versa. So maybe the game randomly generates if there's going to be a treasure, and then we'll randomly generate what treasure that is. So there's a group of 3 on the left and a group of 4 on the right. Hi, birdie. Shh, shh, shh. It's cool you're just getting the feather from the bird. I like birds. I'd hate to have them all cooped up in your belt or whatever. And then grind them into a potion? That's not cool. There are usually 1 or 2 beetles here, too. They're not hard to find, beetles. Come back, birdies, come back. No bluebirds. Try it again. No bluebirds. If they fly away, they all panic, and this group will fly away too. Nope. Okay, I'll try maybe twice more. Then I'll go look elsewhere, because I still need to collect a couple more amber relics too. And I do want to kind of go around the other places they would spawn. Ooh, a bluebird! Your Z target will automatically switch when you get near another bird. Trouble is when you're trying to get like a blue bird and then another bird jumps right next to you and then gets startled and scares them all off. When you catch birds, you do have to hold the Wii Remote kind of on its side, because you notice you can rotate the thing in your hand. That's what she said. Rotate the bug net in your hand. Nope. I will try to get another bird while I'm here. Let's try 1 or 2 more times. Like I said, you want to get at least 2 bluebird feathers, but you'll want 5 by the end of the game. And you're not really in a hurry to pick up regular bird feathers, but this is the place to do it. So you might as well get them while you're here. Yeah, whatever. Open the door! Nope. I think that's 4. 5, that's all 5, good. See if these other birds want to come on down. 1, 2, 3. Not blue. Now you can't get back up here. And there's a fence if you go all the way around this corkscrew. So the way out is through this temple. Just take the door to the right. Here's Gorko. I'm gonna ignore him for now. And I'll go on a tour of where all the other amber relics spawn, and maybe find a blue bird along the way. Stop flying away. Jerk. Okay, so there aren't any amber relics that spawn over here. So you'll have to go into the main wooded area, which is up this wise. Now I'm going to skip all the shortcuts and just kind of make the full rounds, because maybe that'll help you get oriented a little bit better. There's usually another grasshopper over here. Ooh, a blue one. You can do it, Link. Again, you can't really fit, so just give him a vertical slash or a thrust. There's a log here you can push down later. But that's kind of a shortcut back from the 4th and the last area of Ferrum Woods you can get to. So there are groups of birds around. None of them are... you know what, just come at me, bro. None of them are blue this time around. But if you go to the end... take the left fork, there's sometimes one just past this tree where Machi was hanging out. Not one there. The next spot would be kind of up... Oop, yep, there's one up here. Good. And I see no bluebirds. The next possibility is up here underneath this giant tree. Yay! The next spot would be right over here. There's not one here. And then there's the one I saw earlier, which is right over here. And there's no need to go back up to where Bucha was. Can't really get any farther than that anyway, if you go up on that high road. Because that tree where you crawled through... Yeah, you better run. Anyway, the place where you crawled through to get through the tree to get to the tightrope over there to get down into the gully is blocked off by rocks now for some reason. Oh, all right. And then this way, either the left or the right kind of lead to the same place, just on different sides of this ledge, this lip here, with this quadrobaba up top. I'll go the other way just to prove it. Just to demonstrate. If you go up here, quadrobaba's now up over here, and you can get through in this little archway tunnel. And here's the guy who just hit me. Okay. Take a heart back. Birds spawn down in here. Looks like there are no bluebirds this time. Nuts. Really like more ornamental skulls. That'd save me time later. Up, up, bluebird! Shh, shh, shh. He can hear your thoughts. He can smell you. Dumb Wii controls. Because the Wii's to the remote's to the right, and then you turn around and suddenly you move it to the left and it goes on screen right. It's just weird. Well, hey, come back. I'm just part of a bush. Camouflage. Behind the tree. Shh, 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 shh. Shh. No one cares about you, birds. Shh, 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 shh. He doesn't see me. Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, now I got all the feathers. Okay, now it's time to go back to the sky. Where's the nearest one? Yawn-wise. But first, we save. To the sky! Yes, to the sky.